A lot of realtors are walking this way, and I'm just going to ask if they know how to house homeless veterans. Do you know how to house homeless veterans?
No.
No.
Okay.
I sadly do not.
I do not, but I would love to learn.
I do not.
I do not, but I would like to know how.
The answer to that is no.
No. Do you know how to house homeless veterans?
I do not.
I do not.
Do you know how to house a homeless veteran?
He's a veteran and he would be
Come
homeless
here.
if I did not house.
Okay. We're here at the Capitol, Illinois State Capitol. This is the lobby day for realtors. And I did make an announcement on the bus about my 3-hour course that I wrote to teach realtors how to work effectively with a homeless veteran. Just because the veteran is homeless doesn't mean they don't have resources to use to get housed or to get anything else they need, because they do. But how do you get to those resources to help that homeless veteran get housed? I've got the class, and it'll be out soon.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I keep telling on people. For real, I keep telling on people. Hey, my name is Yvette Jones Swanson, and I'm going to read you my intro. I have a snazzy video that I created, and that's going to be uploaded later. Welcome to Boots on the Ground, the 15-minute briefing, your daily roundup on veterans housing, advocacy, and solutions. I'm Yvette Jones Swanson, Army veteran, national veterans homeless housing advocate and consultant, and CEO of VetMentors, LLC. For more than 20 years, I've been on the front lines, housing over 5,000 homeless veterans and pushing for real change now. We'll get into that later. In just 15 minutes, we'll cover today's wins, setbacks, and opportunities, from housing solutions and government policy to partnerships, publications, and trainings. This isn't just a show, it's a movement. Together, we're turning challenges into victories for veterans and their families. So welcome to the show. I see people over here. Oh, see people over. Okay, well, welcome. Let's get right into it, because 5:15 to 5:30, we'll be talking about what I did today. Every single day at 5:15 Central Time for 15 minutes, you will be getting the update of what happened during my day of serving homeless veterans. I want to make sure I can see the comments as they come in, so I will be able to. Oh, I can go on the YouTube stage. That's right. I'm not even going to try it. I'm not going to try it. I'll do it when I'm doing something that's not this important. So today, and this started at 4 a.m. and a video was already released about this young man in San Antonio, Texas. He is once a Marine, always a Marine, even though he said former Marine. You know, sometimes people get upset, and I do understand why. He is homeless for 6 months, living in his truck. So I got the email at about, I want to say 3:30 a.m. Yeah, I was still up. And, you know, when you're housing and doing advocacy, and at this point, I'm not even housing, I'm just doing advocacy work. And that takes a lot. And also setting up my business again, because as a realtor, that was then. This is now. I'm a consultant. I've got all of these certifications with the federal government. Service disabled veteran-owned small business is one of them. Woman-owned small business, veteran-owned small business. So a lot of certifications just to say, hey, she's qualified. She put her work where her mouth is, put it that way. I don't know the saying, but I'm here doing the damn thing for 22 years, housing over 5,000 homeless veterans and teaching others how to do the same through my publications and live trainings. So now I say there's no excuse. And I am blowing the whistle because for 22 years, housing homeless veterans, and ain't nothing changed but the year. Yeah, it's really time. And the reason I never said anything about my work on a daily basis housing homeless veterans is because it was personal to the veteran who was going through that homelessness situation, and personal to me, because I'm not going telling people's business. I'm not, sometimes they were ashamed. They were like me. I was a homeless female veteran, and it was rough. Only people I wanted to talk to are the ones who could help me. You didn't need to know anything about me because you weren't lending a hand. So that's the way, we roll in these homeless veteran streets. But now they're like, Yvette, I want them to see me. So now I'm presenting real live videos of the homeless veterans all over this country. This young man in San Antonio, Texas, his video is up here on YouTube with permission because we're trying to help. We're giving, look, I need somebody in San Antonio, Texas, a really good case worker, social worker, a case manager, social worker, or human care professional. And if you don't know how to work with a homeless veteran, then case manager, social worker, human care professional, get my publication. It's on Amazon under my name. You see my name right there. Go ahead and get this publication and learn how to work effectively in this homeless veterans community, because it is some work that needs to be done. So then I got a text message early this morning from a former homeless veteran who I housed about, it's 522, oh my goodness, who I housed about 5 years ago, who purchased a 3-flat building and a business. And now he's going through some financial struggles because, life. The franchise is not holding up to their deal. So now you got to hire an attorney. Really, this is ridiculous. This is what our former homeless veterans go through, trying to make a life for themselves and their families. Now what is this company? I'm not going to say any names, but this company is not supporting him under his franchise agreement. So here comes an attorney. Hey, Lori. Then I uploaded several videos today on TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, X, and YouTube, just talking about what I do, boots on the ground in this homeless veterans community. I had a meeting with my business partner, Derek Green of Sky Acquisitions in Texas. He's a service disabled veteran-owned small business owner, just like myself, serving in the veteran space with business owners. And there's some videos on us talking about that. Then that group of people are in Los Angeles, who we were talking of. Then I got a referral from an agency who I submitted an unsolicited proposal to for some funding to help me do this type of work, because nobody pay me to help send out resources to veterans all over the country. This is what I do because I needed that done for me, and I know they appreciate it. I know what they need. What inspired me to start this show? Well, because I do a lot of things on a daily basis helping homeless veterans, and people need to know the difficulties in it, housing, and just helping them find their resources and applying for their resources. We struggle. So that's why I came with the show. I've been housing homeless veterans for the past 22 years. I have several publications. Let me grab them. Several publications, and that's one up there that teaches the community how to work with homeless veterans, how to set up shared rooms, shared housing, working with realtors, social workers, case managers, you name it. I've done it. Then I got a call referring a young lady to me. That's what I was talking about, up in way up north. And it's just too much. Without funding, this is definitely hard work. How do you how do you choose which updates to highlight each day? As long as I can get them in 15 minutes. If I can get them all in 15 minutes, I write down everything I do, who, what, where, when, why, and how. So Lake County, at risk of being homeless female, I have a list of resources for her as soon as we speak. Then I'm being introduced to a grant writer because this work doesn't pay me. Advocating for homeless veterans, what pays me are the purchases of my publications. If you hire me to be your consultant to help you through, setting up a veteran's home, are there any policies in work? Hold on, let me get this on the screen. Are there any new policies in the works that could speed up housing for vets? There's more money coming, $4.8 billion coming for homeless veterans. And I'm sending letters. I'm glad you said that because I'm pushing for policy change. The veterans who contact me all over the country, they receive well, you can't even see that, but anywho, I write letters to, this one is going to the Honorable John Corrin in Washington, D.C., but he's over San Antonio, Texas. Another one is going to the Honorable Gina Ortiz for San Antonio. So all of these letters are to push policy changes because veterans should not have to wait. He's been homeless for 6 months. He would go to the VA. The video is on YouTube, and on LinkedIn, so feel free to watch it. And what is the biggest? All of them, when they get housed, I have a former homeless veteran who I housed, who is now, her title is doctor. Have a homeless veteran who I housed, and he's working on his PhD in ministry. Oh, thank you so much for thanking me. You're welcome. Let me see. I want to show this. Okay, really admire the balance and advocacy and practical steps. Yeah, thank you so much. That they are really, and I'm praying and hoping they lead to funding opportunities, because as a former top earner as a realtor, I was making a 6-figure income housing homeless veterans because nobody wanted to do that. Nobody wanted to go. They're like, where do you get the money from, Yvette? How do you house a homeless veteran when they have no money? Well, veterans have resources. And that's one of my specialties, is finding resources and helping the veterans get attached to those resources. Those resources equal dollars and cents. Those dollars and cents can pay somebody's rent. So that's what I do. So then I was introduced to a grant writer. I really need her because I need funding, and you guys can help support me, support homeless veterans, support the show by going to and buying publications to help you do what you want to do and help you learn what you want to learn. You want to set up veteran shared housing models. This book will be out in a couple of weeks. If you are a social worker, case manager, human care professional, this book is for you. It's a collaborative housing solutions for homeless veterans, because social workers are trained in what they need to know and what they need to do. And that book just takes you a few steps further so that you don't have to send a veteran out the same way they came into seeing you, which was homeless. A Realtor's Blueprint. This book was previously approved by the IDFPR. That's the Illinois Department of Financial Regulations for Professionals, something like that. And it was also approved for a 3-hour CE course, but I'm going to take it back for approval for at least a 6-hour course, because realtors, this is real estate housing homeless veterans. When you know where the money is, when you know how to help them get to that money to pay their rent somewhere, you can house them. And then you can go back and sell them a house, sell them their dream home. I've done it thousands of times. Well, of moving them from homelessness. I didn't start selling. It's the funniest story. We've got 1 minute left, but go to Amazon and purchase my books. And there are some more on here. So that's how I choose how many I can get through. We have a business plan that a business owner wants to set up with me for his over 25,000 members in his business group. I checked on two vouchers today. And the story continues. I'll see you back in the place tomorrow, same place, same time. That's today's Boots on the Ground 15-minute briefing reminder. Remember, I just wrote this today. Remember, veteran housing is more than shelter, it's a mission. Together, we can build solutions one veteran at a time. I'm Yvette Jones Swanson, Army veteran, National Veterans Homeless Housing Advocate and consultant, and CEO of VetMentors, and realtor of 26 years. Are rural veterans facing, let me put this one on here. Okay. Are rural veterans facing different challenges than those in the city? Of course they are, because they're more spread out from their catchment service area. So if they're like, we're working with the oh, what's the name of this town in Georgia? And it's rural Georgia. So I forgot the name of the town. And he had to tell me, and I had to ask because I'm a city girl. What is rural? And I'm in real estate too. I know rural is like country. Is that what you mean? And he said, yeah. So it's the spacing of how far things are in relation to how quickly they can get there. So this organization, I'm still trying to think of the name of where he is. He has a transportation company. He has and they go pick the veterans up to come and participate in their activity. So yeah, I will answer a couple more questions before I get off. What role do realtors play in helping veterans? They're realtors. So as a realtor, I've housed over 5,000 homeless veterans and have taught about 50 so odd realtors who actually did what I taught them to do. So their role is to understand, understand the veteran. And they can get this book in Understanding the Veteran, Finding Home. You see how she came home to nothing? So they have to learn. Their role is to be a realtor. Is to be a realtor. What role do realtors play in helping veterans find stable housing? Be a realtor. But you also have to get to know this community and find out where the funding is in order to house them so that you, as the realtor, can procure a sale or a rental. Hello, Yvette. Hey, Nay. So one more. What's the biggest challenge right now in veterans housing? Veterans homeless housing? The funding, the getting the veterans connected to their resources, knowing where to go get the resources so that the veteran can apply for those benefits. So you can learn how to do it by buying my publications, Finding Home. You can buy Collaborative Housing Solutions and learn how to do it. And you'll know the biggest challenge is all of it. For realtors, learn. Big respect. Let me see. Big respect for the way you simplify complex, because it really is. It's just that simple. When you know better, you do better. Operation Parachute, yay, gave me the confidence. Not, and I was never a big get on camera and talk and teach and preach, because I was too busy housing 5,000 homeless veterans. So now I've got time. I was once a homeless veteran, and I know what it's like. And now I have the mental capacity to sit and take care of things, to put these processes together for realtors to learn, for social workers and case managers to learn, because it is doable. All you have to know is where to go. That's with anything. I want to thank you all for your time, for being here. I said 15 minutes and I went over by about 4 minutes. So thank you for sticking in, and please go and support the cause, go support the mission by going to Amazon. Go to Amazon and purchase the publications and come back tomorrow at 5:15 Central Time. And also Thursday at 10 a.m. I'm teaching from a realtor's blueprint for 1 hour. So I'm doing an overview of chapter by chapter, but I'm only doing 4 sessions, and this book is pretty doggone long. So definitely, and because I like to talk about stories too, we won't be getting through the whole book. So I suggest you go get a realtor's blueprint. Thank you all for watching. God bless you. And I got a tagline. I got to create a tagline. Today is my first day. I decided to do this on Friday. Was it Friday or Saturday? Because every single day I get phone calls and emails from homeless veterans nationwide. And I don't want to tell them I can't help them because everybody else has done that already. I want to be the one that I have been for all of these years, putting myself out there to help somebody else. And because I have this information, I know the knowledge, now I can share it with you all. I've got the time to process and to write and to use tools that have helped supercharge, just put everything out that I know. And I want to just put it out there so we can all do this. You say, thank you for your service. You know what we say? I can't even tell you what we say. It's not very nice because that's all you got. I give you more. Go to Amazon and get my books and take it. Just take it. Take it from me. Take all that knowledge. Run with it. God bless you.